Hey guys, Neomis here. So for today's video, I'm going to be talking about the rumours for Danny Welbeck being linked to Everton Football Club. Also, Arsenal are looking at more defenders, and now they're looking at Sampdoria defender Joachim Andersen, as well as more additional news on Ryan Fraser. So guys, stay tuned and subscribe if you haven't for my new content. Let's go. So Danny Welbeck being linked to Everton Football Club. As you guys already know, for the past few days, Danny Welbeck is said to be recovering really nicely in regards to the injury that he sustained back in November. He's done pretty well, to be really honest, to actually make it for the Europa League final, and it looks like he'll be on the plane to go to Baku to help Arsenal win a European trophy. So cannot fault him. Well done, Danny Welbeck. Not a big fan of yours as well, which is exactly why I'm actually pretty happy to hear that Everton Football Club are actually looking at him. They're said to be looking to pay him about 100 grand a week, which is a pretty sizable amount for the former Arsenal and current England striker. And it said that he'll be out as another option for Everton for their focal point in attack, which is, I think, would actually be a pretty good option for Everton. I think that, you know, Danny Welbeck, you know, to whoever is out there that are fans of Danny Welbeck, he works hard, he tracks back. Yes, he's not the most clinical of forwards, but he does put in a shift in when he needs to. So I cannot fault Danny Welbeck in that. And you know what? He would make an excellent signing for Everton Football Club. Also, Arsenal are looking at Joachim Andersen. He's a Denmark international, plays as a centre-back, can also play as a defensive midfielder as well. 22 years old, so young, has got that resale value, hits the bill in terms of what Vinay and what Sanelli those were talking about in my previous video, in terms of resale value, in terms of making those smart signing and trying to outsmart the market. So in terms of that, I think Joachim Andersen could be a pretty good shout. Currently right now he's valued at £18 million, which is pretty reasonable for a player right now. And even though he doesn't play at a top tier level, it's said that he has the demeanor and he has the ability to play at that level. In La Gazzetta, it was reported by Nicolo Shuria, sorry if I butchered your name, but it said that Arsenal are actually sending a scout there this weekend to go check him out, along with him and Dennis Pratt, who I did a video on earlier on last month. It said that, you know, they want to be able to check him out, see if he manages to kind of stack up to the expectation. And actually, you know what, I do think that he probably is a good striker, because, you know what, Tottenham were looking at him a few months back. It actually was said that Tottenham had actually signed a deal with him early back in March. So the fact that it hasn't happened, you know, it's just typical transfer rumor speculation, these things just passing down through the grapevine. But Joachim Andersen seems like a really solid player to look at. And finally, more Ryan Fraser news. So it said that after the Europa League final, Arsenal are going to be looking at actually going in for Ryan Fraser. And you know what, this actually makes sense. Liverpool do really the same thing when it comes to a lot of their players. They only focus on doing any type of transfer business after every single game is done within the season. Now, after the Europa League, we will know for sure whether Arsenal are going to be playing whether Europa League or Champions League, and to be able to offer him, you know, compensation, salary-wise, as need be for that. And then we could be able to tell him, yeah, you're going to be playing in this competition, this one, or whatever. And you know what? For us to be able to go back to Ryan Fraser and to say, you're playing in this competition, this is surely going to help us, especially in the Champions League, for as an additional negotiation tool. We already know now that Manchester United are no longer in the race for Ryan Fraser. Don't know why that is, but you know, good for us why they're not looking at him. I still think Ryan Fraser is an absolute top draw player what he's done this season, to be able to have stats comparable to Eden Hazard is really, really amazing, and I think he would fit very, very well within this Arsenal side. But guys, that's it for today. Leave your comments below on what you think on everything regarding Ryan Fraser, Joachim Andersen, as well as Danny Welbeck going to Everton. Please subscribe if you haven't already done so, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.